Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're enjoying things so far, and I hope you can now see for yourself just how wide the information gap is between what professional or institutional traders are looking at compared to what retail traders are looking at. Now, having seen some of the information like the depth of market in action and how wide this information gap is, I am betting you are now desperate to start using these things yourself in your own trading. After all, why even waste another minute looking at what you've seen for yourself is very limited information. The good news is that is exactly what we are going to focus on now, getting you set up so you can also start to see this additional information yourself and actually start using it. Now, just before we get you set up, of course, it makes sense. Just have a brief discussion on the various options and platforms available to you that allow you to see all of this additional information you yourself wrote down on your piece of paper you need to run your trading business. And then straight after that, we'll get you set up so you can start closing the gap yourself in your own trading. However, before we begin, I just wanted to reiterate a point I made earlier, very important. Please remember, once you're set up with the depth of market, our intention is not to use it to trade. In fact, eventually we will transition completely away from the depth of market. We won't even look at it and we will go back to normal charts. So we'll install the depth of market, look at it, but then at some stage, completely remove it, delete it. It's all part of the journey, and I promise it will make complete sense to you as we go along. As I've said many times before, I just want to make sure you understand what is going on behind the scenes in the raw data of financial markets. We'll then extract the information we need, market orders, and then put it onto our charts. Without going through this short process, you'll be lost when we eventually move on. The other reason I'm also saying this is to give you some relief in case you are worried that we were going to spend the rest of our time together watching numbers going up and down. Not going to happen. Not how I operate. However, for now, just follow my instructions, even if you've used the depth of market before, and I promise you'll be in a great place when we come out the other side. Now, first things first, I just want to make this clear in big, bold, capital letters. I do not get paid a single cent, not 1 cent, for recommending a platform or broker to you. I honestly couldn't care less. In theory, you can use any broker or trading platform you like. It's entirely up to you. However, I am going to tell you very bluntly, based on my over 20 years in this market as a professional trader, having used every platform you can imagine, I will tell you quite bluntly what I think is the best option for you. Now, I could start by listing out all the various options and then tell you which I think is the best. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it the other way around and start by telling you very bluntly that, in my opinion, Sierra Chart, which I've been using for many years and is used by pretty much every single top trading firm in the world that I am aware of, Sierra Chart is by far, not even a little bit, by far the best trading platform I have ever used. It gets better. Not only is Sierra Chart miles better than any other platform I've used, it also happens to be one of the cheapest, which to this day it blows my mind. The best platform in the world is also one of the cheapest. What is there left to discuss? Let's just get on. Let's just start installing it. Now, of course, I'm only joking. I appreciate you haven't had 20 years of trying every platform under the sun like I have. So, of course, we will cover some of the alternative options available to you, including retail platforms. That's only fair. But I just wanted to make my position clear at the start. Sierra Chart is, in my opinion, by far the best trading platform in the world. It is used by virtually all large trading firms for a reason. And as a bonus, just happens to be one of the cheapest. Like I said, it just blows my mind how good this platform is, and it costs hardly anything, as you'll see. Compare that to some of the retail platforms we see, and I promise you, and there's no polite way of saying this, if you are paying for any retail trading platform, you are being ripped off. It's a fact. Now, I'm just going to say it again. I have zero in capital letters, zero connection to Sierra Chart. I've never even spoken to anyone at Sierra Chart. I couldn't care less. I tell a lie. I think I may have asked someone on their support team via email once a few years ago how I can get something working on my chart. That is the extent of my relationship with Sierra Chart. Basically, I don't have one. I have no interest. That way, I know in my heart of hearts, when I tell my students something is the best, it is the best. Okay? Made my point. It was important. I wanted you to know I am telling you things for the right reasons. I genuinely want you to do amazingly well, not for my benefit, but 100% for yourself. Now, what we're going to do in the next video is we're just going to compare a few different platform options just to keep things fair so you can see it all for yourself, and then we're going to quickly get you set up. I can't wait. See you in the next video.